Hey, we're back at it. I don't remember how much more I have to do in here. I got the key last time, so I'm pretty sure it's just go and unlock the door. Then everybody fight the dinosaur. Wait. Oh, hey, look at this huge egg. I'm not sure how watering an egg is supposed to... why am I even asking at this point? I mean, if he can jump high, maybe he can do other things with his legs good, right? You would certainly think that that logic would make sense or something. Oh, I think this egg is laughing at me. Hey, get down here. Come on. Oh, fine. I'll go talk to the egg. All right. Shelly. Okay, we're off to a rip-roaring start here, gents. And not gents. God, I don't know what the timing of that is. Oops. Help, I don't know how to play a video game. Oh, hey, look, it's Birdo. Ah, yes, a character that will soon be illegal. Oh. Don't even joke about that. However, we can and always should start the show with a bit of clown action. It's not as strong as all that, unfortunately. Actually, somehow Birdo has more defense with no eggshell. So, you know, peel that onion, right? Egbert. So, yes, what you're actually supposed to do in order to pile on damage here is, I believe you have to time block the egg shots in order to have her? I think Birdo is supposed to be female outside of Japan. I don't remember how this goes, but yeah, the fight, block eggs, spawn explodey guys, hurt them for damage to Birdo, but we have good enough strength that I don't even think we really need to concern ourselves too much with the mechanic. Anyway. The fight was just a little bit slower than we usually would have expected out of that sort of thing. And now the egg has gone back to normal and completed itself. That's what an extremely normal thing to have just had happen. You know, sometimes this game really is just like kind of a fever dream a little bit. There's just some parts where absolutely nothing makes any sense. And to be perfectly honest with you, that's about what I expect out of video games. I think. Oh, you're almost rude. They definitely toned that sound effect down quite heavily from the SNES version, which used to be rather harsh. Oh yeah, I keep expecting that animation to be a lot longer. Ah, dang it, remembering the SNES version too much is becoming my undoing. Oh no, I remember what the game was like before Nintendo was like, hey, we need easy money. Don't kid yourself, game. I'm not gambling that experience. I need that for leveling up with. So what's everybody sitting at level wise? Oh yeah, Geno has the thing, right? He's got the EXP booster. Of course he does. Because we don't like him that much. No, I'm kidding. I assume somebody will get mad at me if I'm like, I'm not a big fan of Geno. But, I mean, look at these two goofuses we've got next to Mario. It's hard to argue with this. You know, this is a pretty good setup, so I think it's fair to be like, hey, yeah, this is a good setup. Wow, nobody wants to hit today. Okay. Seriously? What is the deal? What's the deal with... Oh, sorry. What's the deal with Jerry Seinfeld impressions? Yep. Absolutely no running in the hall. We don't care about that. Just punch it open, Mallow. Use the Battletoads glove. Come on, dude. Thank you, Bowser. This Mallow just trips him and he turns away from the camera crying. Oh my god. Holy shit. Bowser is just so funny. Oh, ambush the goon. Get him. Why aren't you getting him? Come on. That would have been like free experience, and now we have to fight through this thing. Damn it, game. Yeah, see, now we got 3 big Sky Troopers here. They're ready to launch. Wait. That just sounds mean. Well, I don't know yet. We'll have to see when we get to the boss of the area. Anyway, hello. I hope you're having a good evening. That Mario creature. I guess they wouldn't recognize him as being a human. His proportions are small. Alan, please. What does a Mario look like? Nobody knows his name. A pair of mean-looking legs. This statue illusion poses for the camera. That's cute. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do, Valentina? As they just continue to stand there until they somehow sneak out. As the bird on her head just leaves or something, right? As Dodo is the only one here who has a point. That isn't a statue. You don't say. Mallow. Oh, boy. Well, listen, I never said that Mallow was competent, okay? I just like him. Everyone in a 10-mile radius can hear you. Harumph. Give the governor a harumph. Harumph! You watch your ass. Oh god, I haven't had the game audio on for several minutes. Oops. Whoops. Everybody don't make fun of me all at once, please. That's, well, I think someone posted a meme recently about the streamer forgetting to unmute, and part of it did. You noticed, but you were paying more attention to, well, I'd say that's okay, but I don't know. I don't know if that's a good idea. Oh, this music is a little bit repetitive. You know, not a horrible piece of music or anything, but it is like, hey, it's just a harpsichord and someone laughing a lot. I remember like 0 of these timings. But I remember the important stuff, like this. Oh, there was a special enemy in there, huh? Yeah, apparently there was quite a bit of new stuff there because I completely glossed over whatever the special enemy was there that coughed up a frog coin. But yes, that is one of the fairly small number of new features, but new features nonetheless, that... Oh. I forgot there was another battle immediately afterwards. Oops. So, this is something that I haven't really had to... So basically, when you do a timed hit or timed block, they're now called action commands for some reason. And you can see me failing at one there. Wow. It builds up that percentage meter over there on the lower left corner. Once it's full, you can do a combo attack like what we saw. Every 3-member party has a unique one. Or if you're short a party member for whatever reason, somebody's dead, somebody's asleep, whatever the case may be, instead you will be able to call on Toad for support. And it will be assigned to a bit of a roulette, but you'll be able to pick a support item of some kind to use on your party to, like, get health back and a boost, stuff like that. Which is nice at times. But also that clown car barrage is quite excellent. Great animation, among other things. But also, nobody seems to want to hit today. Except for the enemies when they do stuff like this. Wow, I have just lost some of these timings entirely. At least I still know how to do that one. Also, as you will notice, perfect timing causes your physical attacks to deal a little extra damage to all of the other enemies in the fight. Which is neat, and also, it does not wake up certain sleeping enemies, as I've seen in this area. There's only like a couple of them that are like that, though, so that's a thing that one might easily miss. Oop. See, that was pretty easy. Okay, yeah, this is where I thought the star was. Get Dodo! That's the important part. Otherwise, you have to fight him if you walk into him. Oh, that's gotta be a special, right? 24 damage for that? No, actually, I just took that much damage from screwing up the timing. And yes, you can also block magic moves in this game. As long as they're single target. Multi-target stuff, you obviously are still unable to mitigate whatsoever, except through the usual of just having more defense. Hey, Retro, how's it going? Let's heal up, everybody. It's our 50 out of 66. We're doing pretty all right. Just started, really. And we beat Birdo really fast, so that part is something, at least. Something to make note of. Hey, guys. Yeah? Listen, even the big bird guy is not over there. Come on. As everybody just immediately surrounds her. Oh, what I think everybody's spreading rumors. Yes, discontent has fomented itself, that's for sure. And she can do that, apparently. Jump and create shockwaves in clouds. A permanent brain cramp. Yeah, that sounds familiar. Meanwhile, Mario does not care one bit about that. Is her thing she's sitting on a banana, or does it just slightly look like that? Oh. Oh, yeah, here we go. It's time for another 1v1 match, folks. The battle of the century here. Bowser and this guy. Yeah, it probably is. It's just like immediately my thought was like, banana? Maybe I've been playing too much Balatro. Anyhow. Dodo can silence us and do physical attacks. So having Bowser sit in the middle of our party was accidentally really smart. As I hilariously fail another timed attack, but that's fine. not a lot of HP on them. Like 250 or 300 or so. And yeah, timing, not with me today. And yeah, they appear to have, let's just say, toned down the physics of Valentina's chest significantly from the original game. Yeah, I can't say as anybody's surprised. That was kind of very ridiculous in the other game, in the original version. But it was quite, well, extremely non-serious.
On King Zora while he's frozen by red ice. It should be a non-standard game over if he
on the other hand, she is quite mobile, all on her own. Also, thank you for the 100 bits, Irene. And that was disgustingly early. Speaking of disgusting, Dodo is doing a fairly disgusting amount of damage, all considered. Meanwhile, Valentina's physical attacks just are not very impressive. It's just silence. As I'm just sort of like reflexively hitting buttons a little too early. Beat QLX without Lazy Shell. I don't know yet. I'll decide on that when I get closer to that part of the game. That could be... I was gonna say that could be decently painful, but the answer is... not enough. Yeah, I mean, that's usually how folks put that to use, is they just give Peach the Lazy Shell and go, yeah, hey, you can be the tank as well as the healer. Because that seems like a relatively effective way to keep everybody alive. Usually. Well, that fight seemed a lot longer than I was expecting it to, but yeah. And she's off, never to be seen again, unless you look for certain scenes that... I think they may be in the credits, actually. Never mind. Well... yeah, it's that way Dodo can carry her off. Hey, look, Bowser, you're really not gonna get to smack that door open. Okay, yeah, I wasn't sure if she was at the top of Booster Tower or not. And Mario knows what's coming next, even though this has only happened, like, one time since. But hey, fair enough. Hey, look, yeah, those are definitely not frogs. They're loud folks. One sec. Oh, yeah, was there one time when... yeah, I might have missed that dialogue. Everyone except for Frog Fuchsius, who's not here. May I have your autograph? What an incredibly silly man. Oh, never mind. Yep, that's right. Jumping Mario? Jump man? Wait. Everybody turns and looks at him. Oh, I thought that was you had to press an input. But no, that's automatic. It's Bowser. Bowser would do it, absolutely. And here's Geno, the one unknown. That story about the Starway, yeah. As Geno is going to continue to get steamrolled on nobody knowing that it's Star Road, apparently. Ooh, alright. I guess we've got our next destination. The dread Tsar Dragon. Ooh, yes. Nah, I'm sure it'll be fine. Find Cinder Toad. Yeah, I figured they were going to change Hinopio's name because that was... They changed Frogfucius's name, pardon me. I think he's just like Frog Sage now or something. Yeah. I didn't remember the exact name, but, because I guess they didn't want it to, be... They didn't want to specifically name check Confucius or something. Or they were just like, oh, well, it's not quite correct. Just like with a couple of the other little name changes here and there. Like Mac for Clay Morton. Or other way around, I guess. They were like, well, technically that's not accurate, which... I mean... Alright. There's sometimes rather odd choices that take a little bit of getting used to. Yeah, enjoy that. Hopefully it's still good. Yeah, no, Spirit of Itch is a clunky name. Clay Morton works. Okay, so this is not where I'm going for, yeah, Eurytovich was something that sounded really good. And I guess they were like, hey, we don't want it to sound like it, you know, is only half translated because it incorporated a Japanese word for spear. Now, I don't remember where in the castle I have to go get the seed. But I believe we can do that now. I also should go look and see what they did with the Croco event, because they hand you the signal ring at the very beginning of the game. Off the right side of the outside map. Okay, I will try that in a second after I'm done having a bit of a look around here. Ah, a guy in Moleville made the fireworks. That... I forget if we need to, like, bring some of the fireworks. And yeah, you can see they've already hauled out the King Nimbus statues already. That was quite rapid. It must have been quite a lot of work for the amount of folks in here, considering. But yeah, after I finish just going all the way out the back, I guess. Oh, hey, look, statues of our entire party. Neat. Also, those got made in quite a hurry. We haven't even finished the volcano yet. That happened in like 5 minutes. Sensible as anything else that's happened this period of time. Anybody in here got anything to say? Ooh, nice. Forgot that was even a thing. Yeah, we heard about that. Left our houses wide open. Oh no. Left their houses wide open. Oh boy, that could attract a croco or something. Assuming he's still in this. And back we go. Yeah, a little bit of attention to detail for that, for doing something to make the entire endeavor a little fun. I think they may have changed one of the poses a little bit. Yeah, there is that part that he doesn't do the V sign anymore. I mentioned this before, but especially back in ye old early 3D days, it could look a little bit like he was doing the other V sign a little bit there. The one that in England and elsewhere is kind of the equivalent of the middle finger, basically. So maybe they just didn't want that being mistaken for anyone. Hey, Croco. You're gonna need a much bigger bag than that, friendo, just for a start. Off he goes. Oh, he dropped it. You fool! Found an echo signal ring. Okay, so what's the difference between that and the other one? All right, so I'm gonna start all the way down here in the bottom corner. There we go. Okay. Yeah, you can tell I haven't played this in, well, quite a while. Hooray, we got the fertilizer, which means it was the seed we had earlier. So, oops. Okay, so I guess that's just that, unless there's further hidden path out that way. No, I was just checking. Because there were those couple of other screens that we saw that had more chests on them. And as I alluded to, my memory is terrible. Go down this way. And hey guys. Yeah, we got Mallow with us. Well, I mean, maybe Prince of Birds, I don't know. Not Prince of the Cloud folks. Be careful not to fall in the volcano. Lol. Yeah. Don't fall in the volcano, says this fellow. I have some interesting news for you, my friend. Which is... Down we go. Oh, I'm gonna take a second here to listen to the music. Pretty good remix. This was kind of like the point of the soundtrack where I was going to be like, yeah, I have to be a little bit, you know, I have to give it a good bit of attention and go, hey, is this good? Because unsurprisingly, probably my favorite track out of the whole soundtrack. Ooh, yeah, I don't think Magmuses here are going to be taking a whole lot of physical damage. But a little bit of snowman action will get us places. Yeah. Nice work, Mallow. Ugh. Less nice work, me. You platform around a little bit. Grab a flower. Grab another flower. I don't know, for some reason I thought that just led to a frog coin or something, but I'm probably thinking of other platforming in this volcano. Which leads us to frog coins that are just hanging out on the world map. Assuming that that hasn't changed. I mean, that is a possibility. I just don't remember offhand for sure. But I know there's a couple of places where there's some frog coins hanging out. Or there were, anyway. We got the Chained Kong and the Vomer. I see they haven't changed a whole lot of names in here. Yet. And yeah, as before, Vomers are basically dry bones, but the same. Oh yeah, they definitely changed this one. The Spike. Originally Erlikon, spelled O-E-R-L-I-K-O-N. Which, if I recall correctly, is derived from a Greek word for white. I don't 100% know why that was the case. But I don't know what the Japanese name is offhand, so... And yes, we are spending flower points hand over fist here, but you can see how well it's working. As Mello is doing quite a bit of business. And on top of that, we also have to remember not just it's Nintendo, it's also 90s localization that we were talking about in the earlier case anyway, so it could have just been an oddity of that sort of era occasionally being quite odd. Hey, Geno gained a level. Ooh. I was gonna say, surely we don't get a star for just one enemy, right? But no, there was a Corkpedite there and a couple more purple spikes. Ah, gotcha. All right. So yeah, probably very much one of those just oddball moments in the translation. Ah, I see. The Corkpedite has been updated to Stompiller. That's an alright name. Oh yeah, that was way early on my part. Whoops. They definitely are leaning very hard on the, like, Pokemon-style portmanteau names. I feel like. Which I'm not going to complain about, but I will definitely make a note of it because I noticed it. There we go. We got the frog coin eventually, and it seems like there is no real fee associated with screwing that up a bunch, so... See, we can just do this. Don't even have to spend those flower points. 'Cause I know there's another fight. Thank you, Bowser. I'm gonna be completely honest with you folks. I'm absolutely using the Bowser Mallow Mario Party mostly because I saw that, and I was just like, yeah, I think I'm contractually obligated to just keep using the Bowser Clown Car move. And to be quite honest, it has served me quite well so far. As just being an excellent move in several ways. Ouch! Ooh, he's a strong boy. All right. Yeah, and if I recall correctly in the original game, these guys kind of hurt anyway, so, like, if we can clean that up as fast as possible would be... Ooh, that timing is gonna throw me off for the rest of however long we have to fight these guys for. Quite tanky, huh? I was gonna say that was better, but it was not. Very nice. Less nice is the fact that we just immediately fell in the lava and, you know, instantly get our asses burned for our reward for completing that battle. Now this frog coin, if I recall correctly, we can get this by... well... Normally the fight's kind of optional, but sometimes you just end up in the middle of it anyway. And sometimes you press that button way too early. Oh, I've completely lost my perfect timing I had down for the spike link. And that I pressed super late. Oops. Yeah. Just go in the door and enter from the other side, get your butt burned, and somehow that works out okay. Ooh, something's mad in here. Oops. Again, pressing that like millions of years too early. Wow, these guys have like no HP, huh? Yeah, they have 90 or less. Wow. Incredible. And Geno to level 27. Alright. One of these days, Geno, I'll actually use you in the party again, I swear. Assuming I don't forget. Which is always a possibility with me. Ah, yeah, here we go, this thing. The Stumpet. They haven't changed its name. Alright. Yeah, I don't know about the Exor boss fight, if that's still a place where you can get the instant kill. Alright, so I think a regular T-Bolt should be enough to take this thing out, because... yeah, not a lot of HP on the old skeleton fellas here. Just like in the sunken ship. But you do need to use magic on them. Okay, is it just any magic attack will kill them? Because I couldn't remember if that was the case or if they had like an actual HP value in this very specific instance. And wow, I failed the timing on that Thunderbolt twice. That's pretty bad of me. That's why I usually just do the spin stick one. On top of the fact that I have just been like, hey, I need to make sure I have enough power for that. We'll go back in there in a second. Just making sure that I didn't... yeah, I didn't miss anything else in here. Okay. That's me pressing the button way too early. I haven't used this move in a little bit, so... Ooh, very tough enemy here. Defense-wise, anyway. That's better. Wow, the physical defense here. I really should just use a special move, but at this point, I'd say at this point I'm committed, but I actually can just switch Geno out here, and maybe a beam will take care of this. Yeah, that's pretty good. 222 damage, alrighty. Now we make the switch again, and climb up here to this fella. And just clear these out as fast as possible. Ooh, we got another stump here. This one I think we have to kill. Because otherwise I believe it's blocking our path. Well, alright then. Sure, we can get rid of these spikes, because they seem to just be one-off enemies here. Ah, yet another failure to Thunderbolt correctly. Ah. Press that button super early. And that one way late. But also, those have less than 60 HP, I guess. Well, you fight a lot of them. But still. Ah, here we go. The Guy Fieri Toad. One of those characters a lot of people like. For a minute, I thought I was hearing things. Alright. And this time we actually get like a proper animation of walking in. Oh, that looks strange. Just the slide sideways. But also, we're maxed out on all these used items. That's a shock. We can wait for that. Let's take a look at your gear. I think armor, yeah, armor is all we can pick up here, but we'll pick those up. I'm gonna keep the work pants for the other three. For now, I may regret that. Let's go flop on these crates real quick. Yep. Just Mario face planting into a bunch of old wooden boxes. And up here we got... Well, there's Samus's ship. The others, I believe at least one of them is an F-Zero machine. And is that an R-Wing? It's a much flatter design of it than I'm used to, though. So I'm used to, like, the wings being a little bit, like, folded in sideways comparatively. And for that gray part to be a little bit more, like, vertically dimensional. Well. Whatever. And the old heavy metal maniac there is ready to greet us again at the door if we need to go back in, which shouldn't it be a problem, because we've just got this screen of hopping across these donut lifts, which, thank goodness, don't have donut lift mechanics. No, they do. Never mind. I did not realize that, but I think I usually just, like... probably the last time I played this, I just blasted through that. Huh. Here we go. It's time for the Tsar Dragon. Get a load of this creature. Yeah, this thing is basically just a blarg. If you remember those from Super Mario World and etc. I thought it was pretty cool when I noticed that. Like, oh hey, yeah, that thing's just a big blarg, right? Oh boy. And it's hitting us with a bit of steam, I guess. It's targeting the water that we're bringing in from all the sweat we're doing from being inside of a volcano. Oh, ouch. Yikes. That time I kind of gave up a little bit. Oops. Yeah, we can't use comeback on Mello because he's in the back row. I'm gonna have to learn that timing eventually, I think. We got a bit of an AoE here. Let's see if we can't take out the Helios real quick, because they could be a bit of an issue. Yeah, the thing that is throwing me off massively with this boss, other than Water Blast, because, I mean, yeah, that's some pretty grody damage no matter what, is that well, it would help if I didn't screw up that thing, but the timing on that physical attack is very bad. I was gonna say I should be a bit of a breather, but not near as much as I was expecting. Wow, I'm fucking up this timing terribly. Oof. Oh, don't celebrate yet, guys. This is our first boss for the second phase. It's Zombone, not to be confused with Zombor from Chrono Trigger. That's a different boss that has a kind of similar sounding name. And yeah, yet another attack with like a million-year wind-up, huh? Look at me, not even trying to do the timing for the heals. It matters that little. Yeah, just send in Mallow's body to sit there for a second. That way I can revive him. I can press that button a million years late. That's an attack that we can see that I forgot this boss had, and to be quite honest with you, I don't think I even remember it being a move in this game at all. So that's fun and highly educational. There we go. See, we were getting those timings pretty good after a bit. Yeah, also, it's not going to come up again, but I'm going to do this little switch real quick, because I liked the way that was set up. Oh, hey, these goofy-looking statues, these... Completely forgot to notice that those weren't there before. Oh, it happens. These are things that occur. I get it. I almost slept past my own stream today. Ah, the cutscene got interrupted. Ah, yeah, get a load of these fellas. You better leave now, chumps. That guy's got some goofy sunglasses on there. The old triangle shades, I think. Just like the Squirtle Squad leader had originally. Like Kamina shades, but black. You fucking clown! And they're gonna book it. And we get another pretty nice remix of the classic Underground theme. As the Axum Rangers kind of butterfingers it a little bit along the way. And naturally, you know what they're based off of, so they've got to have some sort of, like, big robot of some kind, right? Oh, this would be a hell of a place for a boss fight, like, right on the rim of the volcano. There it is. They got themselves a big ol' axe-themed airship. And a nice Megazord head to go with. We fight for evil. We live for disorder. We like what we do. We struggle for chaos. We are a bunch of clowns, I'm sure. Thankfully, I've got good area of effect damage going, so... Oh, they're getting a lot of... Holy shit! More notably, the fact that they have those absolutely wacky timings Alrighty. Okay. Not a big fan of that. Let's get a little scatter shot going there. Yeah, I suppose it stands to reason that old Redmond there would be immune to fire. I'm doing this instead of the star drop because I'm terrible at the timing for it. I didn't know that Pink would be the one who would be immune to ice. I suppose it stands to reason that somebody would be, but that's not what I expected. Alright, let's pick Mallow back up because he's going to end up being very useful in this battle. Okay, yeah, this is definitely telling me that I need to substitute out the work pants because they are extremely not doing the job when it comes to the fact that some of these attacks are doing stupid amounts of damage to people. I have a feeling that the offense gain is actually kind of negligible at this point now, so that would make sense. Alright, we took out Black. You broke your shades. It sounds like a load of shit. You look like they're fine. Why are you wearing sunglasses in a... Well, I guess some sort of eye protection in a volcano might not necessarily be a bad thing. God, that's gonna take me eons to figure out, if ever. It's highly annoying. That's right, I guess Pink is probably the status effect monger of the party, huh? Well, let's do some of this. If we just leave Red, it'll be fine, I'm sure. I'm hungry. You're made of metal. You also don't have a tongue to chew on, so... I mean... Alright. But I do love chew on your tongue as a line. That's... I admire the level of just rudeness. And that's green down. Got a headache. You probably would have a headache after that many punches in the face. Oh, that orb just does stupid amounts of damage no matter what, I guess, huh? Oh, she has that little HP? Alright. Your makeup's... You're not... Oh, whatever. Change brands. See, these fellas are just really goofy, and I kind of appreciate that. Seems like it. Anyway, now Red's really mad. You can tell by the way they're insulting me. They've changed this boss fight's name from Axum Rangers to The Blade, which is a completely fair change, all considered. Because it is just The Blade. Oh. Alright, so this is probably gonna hurt. Here comes the Breaker Beam. That's actually kind of crap, dude. That's way too hyped up for the amount of damage that we didn't take there because, like, again, I'm pretty sure that you were doing that much with the lightning ball. And now you gotta sit here recharging for like 8 turns like you just did 3 hyper beams in a row. That's kind of sad. Like, wow, you made me not use Peach for DPS for a turn. Okay. You know, just picture me doing jacking off motions right now because, come on. Come on, guy. Of course, we all know that any situation like this requires a bit of a giant robot fight. And that's about as close as we're going to get, is using Bowser's clown car. And we are out of there. All that for 17 experience. I'm pretty sure several encounters in the volcano gave us more than that each. It's very possible, because, yeah. Excellent. There we are. We've got 6 stars. And Barrel Volcano was remarkably short. For some reason, I thought it was longer, but I am clearly forgetful. So it's back to Nimbus Land. All right, well, you have yourself a rest of your, an enjoyable rest of your evening. And we should go and ask for some advice from the king. I think otherwise you probably just have to, like, guess from what you know of various NPCs in terms of who would have good advice. But I remember this part of the game, so we can go talk to the king. We probably should go pick up the lazy shell and do some other stuff. Maybe get new gear for our crew here. But for now, this'll do at least. Moving that notification from my Discord because somebody else had an everybody, an at everyone. So yeah. Yeah, we're still missing 1 star, King. That'd be a hell of a place to leave it. I think you guys need to figure out how to invent the trebuchet. Or a jetpack. The royal bus. Well, I mean, a transportation method. Yes, Mallow, the time has come for you to take the bus. What an incredibly silly sounding line. Alrighty, so I guess it's time for us to take the bus, or we could go and pick up the lazy shell. So to deal with that, we gotta go walk back to Rosetown. I think I probably could use the map from in the menu, but I have never actually done that. There's also a bunch of other stuff that we can check out, like side quest wise. There's a thing in Booster Pass. We should be able to meet Knife Guy in Booster Tower again and compete with him to get the pass to go to Great Guy's Casino. Bunch of other stuff, but for now, let's pick this up. What makes this legendary seed and fertilizer so legendary, or for that matter, recognizable? The music goes ridiculously fast. The text doesn't, like, scroll down the way it did in the original. Here, it just, like, you know, clears out immediately and then next page. Sure, you can have it, dude. The Bezo clan. Yes, they changed the text from the Shy Away clan because in the OG release of this in English, Bezos were referred to as Shy Away for some reason. But yeah, they did a full correction of that. That's neat. Oh my god, he's doing it again. Wow, I forgot there were 3 super speed speeches here. Happy Gardner Monthly, that's... No, I think you're good, Chief. Anyway, let's climb this vine and reach our reward. Got the lazy shell. And the lazy shell. So let's go ahead and equip Mario with his new weapon here. And we can lock the lazy shell armor onto whoever we want. But you will notice that it mauls their attack and magic attack stat in exchange for its massive defense, and also sets the speed to 0. Which is actually completely fine for the healer. The attack losses kind of suck because that means that her group hug is not as strong, but also the defense ability is just that good. Okay, we don't have anything that raises magic attack. Gotcha. So it's not unusual for... Oh, that adds 10 speed. That's interesting. So it's not unusual for folks to equip Peach with the safety badge, which is what we're going to do as soon as I figure out where it is again. Oh, you stop that. Wait. Anyway, we've got that. We got the thing that I have already forgotten the name of. Amazing. The echo signal ring. I want to try that out. So we can go somewhere where I know there's some hidden treasures that I have not gotten yet. I don't think I picked up the one in Yoster Isle, right? Let's find out. Okay, so it makes little pingy noises. I gotcha. I thought it actually just would physically reveal the chest, but I'm wrong, as you can tell. So, Mario, let's equip you with the feather. I think the feather will be a good choice. Oh yeah, I really haven't used this yet. No, I used it once, but anyway, go back to Barrel Volcano for a second so we can go get new armor for 3 of our party members. Oh yeah, I forgot I wasn't using the super glove anymore. So that's timing for me to pick up. Ooh, nice damage there, Bowser. Oh, I can see they're very unamused by that. Oh, I hadn't actually... No. Well, that'll show you how much attention I was paying. Answer, not very much. That thing's... Oh yeah, so that's a kill move. Don't forget about that. Don't be like me. Quick heals. Just bypass these skeletons. I'm not even super interested in fighting the regular enemies here, but... Alright, game, if you insist. Okay, well, good. That has enabled us to avoid the migraine, which is pretty important. Yeah, that shit sucks. Wow, look at like everybody gaining levels at the same time here. Nice. Realistically, I probably should put all of my future levels for Peach into Magic. I mean, I probably should have put several of the past ones in there too, but eh. It'll be fine. Ah, oops. Doing that again. It's not the super glove, you fool. Nice. It's going pretty alright. I came back in here because I decided that I was taking too much damage from things, and I wanted to get the fire armor from here to replace the work pants that are on Bowser, not Bowser, Mario, Mallow, and Geno. I think I've probably drawn them out a little bit too much. In terms of usefulness there. But we did get the lazy shell parts. So Mario's got the weapon equipped. Peach has the armor equipped. Because naturally. But I'm not using it right now. Oh, probably just one of the ones that we fought in the castle. Oops. Oops. It's fine. We still get the kill anyway, and we get our Duracell. How many Energizers do we have, actually? I'm curious. Are we, like, anywhere near the peak? We gotta be, yeah. We got 9 of them. And none of the others, oddly enough. That's not what I was expecting to see. Yeah, our little mini-boss here is getting moderately salty. Oh, whatever. Who cares? Who fucking cares, man? It don't matter. None of this matters. Not yet. Go around the spikes properly. Hey, dude. You got a warp pipe on out of here for when I'm done with this. well, slightly rip our offensive stats, but I think this will be better in the long run, because ultimately, those probably were not worth jack diddly crap. Now, I should be able to get out of the... Yeah, there was a spring at the start of this place. I just have to go walk back and dodge around all the monsters. Kind of incredible, by the way, to see how extremely pathetic the basic enemies are here, but the bosses had some real teeth. This balance is getting a little bit strong in that area. Sorry about that. Let's do some of this, because why not? You know, probably not the most effective use of this move, but whatever. Get a bracer. Get into a fight with this thing. I wasn't expecting the random encounter Corkpedite. Stomp Pillar. Let's take a quick... I'm pretty sure that I don't need the refill, but why not? Oh, well, that was odd. Alright, it looks like we're back in business. We can get ourselves on to Bowser's Castle. Bowser's Keep. Here it comes, here it comes. Can you feel it? Can you sense it? Can you see it? That is a big Lakitu. It looks more like a car than a bus, but... you know, who am I to say anything, right? And away we go. Everybody's watching us to see what happens. It's looking a little bit redder than usual here, Bowser, but let's get in there and kick some ass. So, special thing that happens here, unless they took it out, which would be strange, is that a lot of these enemies really don't want to fight Bowser, because, you know, that's their boss. And quite a few of them will just book it if you give them a chance. This could prove to be a bit of an imposition for us growing, so I'm actually going to have to switch Bowser out. So you know what, Geno, you go ahead and you have some fun and gain your max level. Honestly, that just kind of feels like another Snowy in the party, but alright. If it works, it works. Are all of these going to be the same? No, we just had 2 in a row with the exact same position of... oh god, yeah, it's that attack animation. Right. Oh. Yeah, we just got 2 in a row with the same position of special enemy. That was odd. Ah, yes, here, much like Jawfuls, Forkies don't attack you at the start. You have to snap them out of their trance, I guess. By the time I learn the timing for the elbow gun, I will probably have picked up the star gun already. Knowing me. Oh, God. I was paying little enough attention that I thought I was on Mallow, so... because I'm used to the order with Bowser. I swear I'm not an idiot, at least not about this. Ah, here we go. We got a wooden bridge over some lava. as you sensibly would have occasionally. Hey, we actually timed a hit with this weapon. Hooray! First of all, these guys are called Pro Goombas, and second of all, Star Cruster. Yes, that's a name that I remember. Among a couple of the other enemies that have unused palettes in Vanilla Super Mario RPG, the Star Cruster has a gold palette. For those of you who decide you want to crack open Lazy Shell and insert another crab into the game, well, you wouldn't have too much difficulty with it, to be honest with you. Nice, a Max Mushroom. We can't even buy those yet. Alright, now be careful on the donut lifts. More because it can be a pain in the butt to make those jumps sometimes. See, we've got green... We got green paratroopers turning back and forth. That doesn't seem right. This guy's called the Grand Trooper. I mean, I knew the original name was not going to be kept, but we had that conversation before. No, I don't want to double my experience. I don't need that. Oh, I see. Now the Pro Goombas are coming in. Oops. Aw, oh, darn, I was hoping for some self-damage there on that fella. Oh well. Nice shooting, Tex. The angled attacks. That's pretty good. Ah, heck. I was trying to view the menu first. Dang it, game. Yeah, just quickly clear these dudes out. And yeah, Geno's EXP is maxed out, so buddy, you do not need that anymore. Let's get you equipped with the Echo Signal Ring, I suppose. Now, Bowser, you can equip the EXP booster. And we'll swap Geno in. Am I, like, losing frame rate on the menu? That's bizarre, if so. Excuse me. Well, good thing we missed, otherwise we would have dropped our combo. Which is a very silly thing to say, but here we are. Yeah, sure, we'll give her a little bit more. A little more defense. Oops. Yeah, I am really not used to like any of Geno's timed hit animations. They feel like they have massive wind-up in this game. Like, wow. With some of them. Ooh, partially darkened room. This is a thing I forgot about entirely. Rest in peace, the Pro Goomba. Wow, over 400 damage with a physical attack. That's pretty good. Come on, dude. Oh, I think that guy's just an observer, maybe. Well, that Goomba didn't want to get into a fight. Take a save point, because surely we're going to have to fight this chucklehead, right? What do you got to say? You're being awfully nice to us, Croco. He's actually going to sell some of his hard stolen treasure? Huh. Yeah, tell us about the 6 doors here. Two open on the action courses. Ooh, I love platforming in this game. Two are battle courses. And lastly, 2 are puzzle courses. So I don't remember which door is which. And we have to beat 4 of them, so let's take it from here and just kind of go in various orders, I suppose. Oh no, there's one more treasure we didn't get. And it's a rock candy. So that is something we're gonna have to just have in storage, I guess. As you can tell by the fact that it got transferred into storage. But the tiles stop when we jump, which is good because... Wow. Oh, well, that's incredibly generous, game. I'm gonna be honest with you, I thought I was gonna have to do the jump again. But apparently not. Are there more treasures here? Okay, I see that one. Here's where the game is gonna be a little less generous because it gave us a reset while we were on the platform. Fuck. That was probably a little bit of a gamble on my part, but... Oh, boy. I probably shouldn't be trying to do that, because I'm not good enough for that, but... There we go. We got there in the end. Ooh! Nice overshoot there, me. But... this does put us pretty far ahead. But I think we want all these treasures if we can get them. That said, don't be afraid to fail these a couple times. Because the doors don't lock if you, like, fail too many times. And I'm pretty sure that you keep all the treasure every time. Although I probably shouldn't hazard it because... well, we've seen how good I am at this. A red essence. Oh, baby, that's a good item. And very, very rare. So, not something to misuse. Oh, yeah, that's right. We got the Donkey Kong sequence here. Yes! Yes, I forgot about this. No, this is all old content. I'm just not good at platforming in this game whatsoever. I think in the original... ah, bullshit. Hopefully we keep all those items. That's not too hard of a thing if you don't go for the stuff. I'm gonna have to go into here and check things this way. The red essence is the big one. Yeah, okay. So we've still got that, so we're good to go. Shit. Well. That was a pretty stupid way to lose life there, but... yeah, I believe that to be the case as well. But coins are not exactly at a premium, so I don't care if I lose coins. So I think there was a bit more of a safety feature for letting you move between those platforms in the OG. Or it would, like... stop you because you would hit the edge and you would like make your little jittering a little bit. Now if we can just stop sucking at this part, it's okay. I was never particularly good at DK Classic. Imagine the misery if we ever get around to a point where I play Donkey Kong 64, which I probably should see about, like, setting up that goal on Twitch, even though it would be, like, stupidly far away. But all I can say is just like, imagine the misery that would be involved there if I played DK64, because I'll be playing it on hardware. I won't have any save states to like cheese the DK arcade machine with. I will be playing it on an actual N64. Yeah. Like I said, that is a thing that I am considering putting up as a sub goal with a pretty high number of subs, mind you. Like something that would be a little bit unattainable at my current level of audience having. Bullshit game. I don't want to get too like raunchy about, oh yeah, well, I definitely pressed the button. That time I just got hit out of the air. That one was definitely my fault. So yeah, I told you I'm real bad at DK Arcade, and this perspective is not doing it any favors for me. But we're gonna take a shot. We're gonna take another shot at it, and if we fail again, well, then I guess I'll find something else out of those doors to do. That disaligned these platforms in any way? It did, actually. Wow. Huh. What do you know? We got 10 tries to make this, which I guess at least that's more generous than DK64, that's for sure. Okay, so we managed to... He was being downright tame that time compared to the other times. Anyway, what do we get out the deal? We get the Super Slap. So we got a new weapon for Peach. That's kind of useless, actually. It doesn't even give her more magic. So... Ooh, and earns to that. Let's try door number 6 for a bit of a change here. Ooh, here's our first puzzle. Here he is, Dr. Topper. All right. Tell me what the deal is. You take me for a fool? That's pretty good. 21 coins in this box. We'll take turns removing them. The one who takes the last coin is the loser. You can grab 4 at once. If you want to grab only 1 or 2, press A when you want to stop. Alright. And he's not going to count for us, so we're at 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and that was significantly easier than I was expecting. I thought there was going to have to be some strategy there, but the AI just kind of, Magic buttons. So this is lights out, I think. Right? This is just a 4x4 lights out. Incidentally, I searched lights out solver and it immediately said 4x4 as the start there. So that's fun. Which means that a lot of other people have been thinking the same thing. All right. So, I'm going to be making a pretty big assumption about how I... Wait a sec, that's... Okay, yeah, the solution that it gave me is, like, not complete for some reason. Well, I think it is technically complete, but it's not... Didn't work. But either way, we managed to get through it eventually, basically through brute force. I screwed that up hilariously, but... Alright. Ball Solitaire. What a name. Tell me about the balls. You kick a ball, it'll leapfrog an adjacent ball, which will then disappear. Keep making balls disappear until one remains. Can't kick a ball into a space occupied by a ball. The ball you kick must always leapfrog. Yeah, he eliminated the exact ball I thought he would. Which, don't take that to mean that I've been planning or anything, because I have not. I can just make so many jokes about balls. Wait. Can I... Hey, there we go. Why was that angle not working correctly? This is super feeling like the wrong solution, but we'll take a look at that in a second, really. Oh, no, I think this is gonna work. That feels like it really shouldn't have worked. That's interesting, but okay. Now, the puzzle rooms kind of suck because you just get a rock candy for your efforts. And I mean, okay, fair enough, but, like, I wanted more gear. Here's a battle course for us. Hey, Kamek, what do you got on the go for us? Oh, you're insulting us with Goombas? Okay. It is kind of a lot of Goombas, to be fair, so... That means we have to spend some FPs for it, just to make things easier. And we get some green Koopas. That was pretty... And both those are pretty embarrassing, really, but... That a little less so, because I've said before that I really suck at those timings, but that's still kind of bad. Oh well. Bowser, get you some experience. And take that big chunk of HPs there. Yes, that's pretty neat. I appreciate that they don't immediately run away because I want to get the experience. And here we go again with the Orbisons. Roy Koopa may be long gone, but he casts a long shadow over this castle. And by long gone, I mean he returned to the franchise later with the rest of the Koopa kids. Hey, round the wheel, throw in a host. Thank you very much, sir. The people's elbow. Nice. Hope you're having yourself a nice evening there, Roundy. How'd you do with Isles of Sea and Sky? It is called Isles of Sea and Sky, correct? I haven't misremembered the words. Oh, that's actually quite a lot of coins we could have won there. I did not realize those dudes were dropping 20 coins apiece. Because usually I don't pay attention to that because you max out on coins in this game a little too easily on the SNES. And here the limit is higher, but the prices are not necessarily that much so. Nice. If I'm not mistaken, the Ice Island is where you left off when you were playing that on YouTube, right? So you're definitely making a lot of headway. You're catching up to where you were before. And by that I mean I think that means you surpassed where you were before. So very nice all around. Huh, well that's interesting. Alright, Bowser, get in here so that way we can quickly clear this group. Love that nice crunchy growl that he gets at the end of that. This is an open path that was key to getting basically everywhere. I atcha. Oh, what? Just a generic mushroom? 2 Amanitas and an Orbison. That is a very odd party because of the mixed environments and also the fact that it's that weak. Ooh, here's a variant of the Reaper enemies that we haven't seen yet, the Glum Reaper. Now, let's just nuke these guys fast. So, if I recall correctly, the Glum Reapers have an instant kill move, which is kind of not great. As I probably don't have to tell you. This could be well, many of the... No, these are the Pyrospheres, I think they were in the SNES. The variant that we saw in Barrel Volcano. So at least a fairly recent enemy, yeah? So not just complete nonsense like, hey, here's something from the very beginning of the game, and a thing that you fought last week. Like that one battle that didn't make a whole lot of sense. Lakitu. That's it, just 3 Lakitus? Alright, well. Let us not pretend that this is a consistent place when it comes to quality of encounters. God, that's fast! That's it. They have a very long wind-up to choosing their spell when they cast magic in the original game. And also that spell animation is much slower. Not that I'm used to blocking magic in the first place, but that would throw me off even further. Ooh, yes, these shamans would kind of fit with these enemies as a group, just because you see these fellows hanging out all over the place near the shipwreck. Excellent. They don't even get a turn. Heck yeah, we love to see that. All right. That. And we'll just take the easy route of blasting them all with the big death rays. What's our get? The Drill Claw. Ooh, yes. You'll love to see it, everybody. There's Bowser's ultimate weapon. Just pure, barehanded, removing enemy faces style for this man. Right, door number 2, what have you got for us? Oh, we got another puzzle room. Alright. Oh boy, this sounds like a pain in the ass. 12 questions. If you're right, the block you're standing on will move up 1. If you pull it, you go down 2. 5 seconds. If you can't answer, you move down 1. It's the 8th step within 12 questions. Okay. They live in Monstro Town. How many underlings does Croco have? 3. Spirit of Itch is what? A boss. A new breed of cattle. That's nice. How many legs does the Wiggler have? What does Birdo come out of? An eggshell. Blues. Covered in soil. Enemy is only found in the sunken ship. Reacher. Ultimate enemy in this adventure. Smithy. Name of Jagger Sensei is Jinx. And Karabaskus used to be a carrot. Triple move is called Healing Rainbow. That was just a guess. Well, alright then. So, here's this. Alright, barrel counting? Okay, there's 12. Right? Yeah. 10, 11, 12. Actually, he's gonna set that, yeah. Alright, so now things are looking a little different. We got 12, 15, 16. Next. Alright, up you go, Mario. Got 20 seconds. Okay. 11, 33, 35, 41, 46. It's 46. Easy. Because you can block off this into 3 layers of 11, and that's how I got to the 33 immediately. Or you can just take it as 3 times 12, which is also quite easy, 36, minus 1 to get to the 35. And then there's a set of 5 that's like, right, God, I wish I had a cursor up right now. And I could sketch this out for anybody who's like, I don't know what the hell you just did there, a little better. Oh, shit. This one's rough. Boo, Goo, Bones, and Kip competed in a triathlon. The triathlon included swimming, cycling, and a marathon. It's up to you to guess which place each person came in, so listen well to what they have to say. Alright, hey you. Outdid Kip both on your bike and in the final rankings. Placed the same in the swimming and cycling events, but 2 others beat me in the marathon. Fell into 4th place during the bike race. Finally ended up in the same place I did in the swimming event. Came in 3rd for swimming and never did better in the events after that. So, hang on. Biking into the final rankings. Swimming and cycling event. 2 others. Marathon. Swimming after that. It's a lot to piece together. Let's see what you've got to say. Alright, so I'm just going to take guesses that take Talk to them in the order they came in and return here. Alright, so we know that Bones was good and last. I'm going to take a guess that it's something like... Fishman came first. Was he? Can I back up on my steps here? Can you reset this? Like, here's the thing is that I don't 100% know this. I'm really bad at this. So I think we're probably just going to take a reset on this one. And by that, I mean, we're going to... well, I mean, we can take it anyway, yeah. Did Kip both on the bike? Oh, yeah, okay, so I see. Right, fell into 4th place, finally ended up in the same place you did in the swimming event. I'd completely forgotten that this ended up... Well, they changed that then, so... Like, I thought, okay, ended up in the same place as you did for swimming. The fish is probably going to come first in swimming, right? But no, I'd completely forgotten that Boo just says I outdid Kip on the bike. And in the final rankings, okay. So I'm going to say that it's something like this. Ooh, Kip. I missed what the Goomba had to say because I was too busy fixating on the fact that they've changed some of the dialogue. So I'm going to take a guess that it's something like this. Like Bones said, no more than 3rd. So we're going to at least sort of take this assumption and... I was slightly off. That's okay. We can try a different door so that way we can get a piece of gear and not have to think about coming back for it later. Oh no, this is door number 2. Can I just like... No, I can't just quick exit, but... I don't even remember this. Current juice, that's unchanged from the original. Red. Mushroom Kingdom. Terrapin. Although I guess technically the bomb doesn't either. Oh, that's slightly dirty. How many underlings does Croco have? 3. We've been over that one before. Cricket Pie. Might is Dinah's little brother. And so at the very least we can redo this other part. Alright, so this should be the... Oh no, it didn't change. Alright, so it's 12. Yeah, I even did that count when we first saw it. The first time we were in here before there was a blackout. Ooh, that's quite a lot. All right. 35, 40, 46, 47. It's just a trick of like blocking out easy sets of numbers that you can hash out very simply. Okay, so let's make sure that this is the same, right? Fell into 4th place in the bike race, finally ended up in the same place you did in the swimming event. Okay, so that's That's changed. All right. Yeah, so Boo in last. Let's see in the swimming and cycling events. Two others beat me in the marathon. So Boo is in third. In third for swimming. Never did better than that. Better in the events after that. Both on your bike and in the final rankings. Okay. Fourth place during the bike race. Are we sure? Hold on. Is Boo last? Because fell into fourth place. He was in fourth place. The bike race isn't the end of the event. The bike race is after the swimming, is what I'm saying. So it doesn't really make a lot of sense to say he fell into fourth place if he then was already in fourth, assuming that I'm thinking this out correctly. But let's go for it. Again, if not, just remember that door number 2 is the puzzle door and we can go elsewhere. Let's go for it. Yeah, that's quite a bit off, but it's fine. Going door 3. What do you got, game? More combat. This will be pretty easy. Excuse me. Ugh. It's alright. Yeah, that's not a thing I'm good at to begin with, so I kind of would have preferred to have just gotten all the platforming and battles right off. Get all my gear faster. Oh, more of these things that we've established have like 2 HP each. Yes, the other puzzle room, we did get that one. That one's quite a bit easier. In fact, to be perfectly honest with you, I was surprised that I was able to get away with some of those puzzles as easily as I was able to. The lights out one ended up being kind of a mess because I screwed up the solution, but aside from that, the ball solitaire, I'm surprised I was able to pull off first shot, because I was expecting that to turn into a complete mess. I pressed that millions of years too early there. Ooh. What am I doing? Oh, right. 'Cause I'm not good at the timing on the elbow shot anyway. And we've got just a couple of, oh, right, they were called chows. That's right, I've forgotten already. I pressed that button super early. That one quite late. Ooh, boy. At least I recognize what I'm screwing up, but doesn't make me very happy about my performance. That time I barely even tried to block that, so... I believe it's the same. It's still a 4x4 block of cannonballs to kick around. I think he takes out the same ball. But it has been so long since I've played this game on the SNES that I don't remember for sure. Let's fight the armored ants first because they are significantly more dangerous than that alley rat. As you can tell. Third one on the top row, yes. And I hate... I did not even press that button for Mallow, basically. Ooh. And once again... Wow, what am I doing? I'm assuming a different animation, I guess. Well. Draw out some quick heal. And... keep going. A blooper? Alright, game. Quite a lot of bloopers, I see. Alright, Bowser to level 26. Very good. Very good. Take the magic attack because we sometimes use Bowser's techniques. It could be helpful. Yeah, it was really weird back then. But now it explains it better. Of like, hey, yeah, make sure you release the button after you full charge. And the attacks also are a little bit funky. But here I find them to be a lot rougher because the wind-up on the attack animations on the physical attacks is much longer. Oh, hey, look, an enemy that's not just from Land's End. All right. I mean, not hard still, but hey. At least there was something a little more going on there. Oh, good lord. You okay, no, at least this is a team up with the big blasters here, which were originally called Big Berthas, unsurprisingly. Otherwise, I was gonna be like, if they're just feeding the Aerobomb as the only thing there, that's kind of bizarre, really. That is correct. Your inventory is... well, your inventory is a little different, we'll just say. So, I'll pop open the inventory menu out of battle in a second, and we can have a quick look at the differences. Realistically, if I was being smart, I should have just had Mallow do a Thunderbolt there, but... okay, so we pop open our item thing here. And as you can see, we have a ton of stuff in our inventory compared to the OG, but you will notice that we're maxed out on how many of certain types of items we can get. So like, for example, we're allowed 3, they're now called Croca-Colas instead of Kiro-Kiro-Colas. Yes, Culex is still in this. So we will be challenging him at some point for sure. I don't know about all the other post-game stuff that was added to this because they added quite a bit, but certainly we'll be taking a crack at that. And for example, we can only carry 3 rock candies, but I've picked up 4 in the game so far, so that is a little bit of an oddity. I'm pretty sure there's still only 1 goodie bag in the game, so It's kind of unsurprising that they only let you carry one of those. But also, look at my coin count. I don't need that. I don't even need to sell it. I'm just keeping it in there for, you know, like a trophy of some kind. Hey, I found this thing that's really easy to find. Magnuses and pulsars. Ew, 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 ew. I remember these things. Thankfully, they're quite soft at this point, so we shouldn't even have to worry about them possibly exploding on us. And we definitely did not, because, yeah. Not a chance of us gambling our EXP. That would be ridiculous. Don't be silly. That's a good way to just lose it. Ooh, here we go. Come on, the Chester. I think it was Chester for the last one in the original game. But also, that spelling is going to make me think it's pronounced Comion, so that may not have been the greatest of choices, but hey. Ah, here we go. A Bahamut. Yeah. I too enjoy puns. This weird dragon-looking Yoshi. That does have a lot of HP. Ooh, Sandstorm. That's slightly problematic. Even worse is me pressing the button super early for Geno's animation. A complete fool. Ouch, that is some strong flame wall. Probably made significantly worse by the fact that 2 of our party members have been feared. Oh god, yeah. Sandstorm is so gross. The ability to just fear the entire party all at once, that's ridiculously mean. But hey, we were able to just brute force that basically without using any heals whatsoever. Probably not the way you should do that if you want to play smarter, but I, on the other hand, don't mind being a little bit silly. This will be the Star Gun. All right. That is significantly better than getting Peach's slap glove there. I told you by the time I learn the timing for this, I will have his ultimate weapon. Yes, max level is still 30. Yep, can't go back. We're gonna have to... If we want to get that last weapon, and we do eventually want to get that, we're gonna have to beat this place and then come back through. Uh-oh, here we go. Wizakoopa, also known as Kamek. Let's see what you've got on the go, buddy. Old Wizakoopa here. I'm feeling like switching to Bowser. As we do. Wizkooplefa. Nice. Yeah, like most of your traditional Maguses, Magi, old buddy has like no defense whatsoever. Good damage though. However, it's not good enough damage because we still just absolutely annihilated that Chucklehead. Just absolutely steamrolled. We steamrolled him like we were a whole party of Dio. And he switches back to blue after getting the heck kicked out of him. Seems like I've been brainwashed or something. Well, you did try to hurt us, but whatever. Yeah, let's just put it behind us. What do you got for us, champ? You get what you pay for! You see, it's a box full of infinite coins. And to let us rest. Alright. Well, that's fun. That's right, give us a bit of healing. A little bit, yeah. Yes, that is the downside, is that the infinite coin box is one at a time. Alright, what you got, Croco? Do you have an updated inventory yet? And the answer is yes, actually. Alright, we get the hero shirt, the prince pants, the star cape, the heel shell. Because that's more in keeping with Bowser. Not necessarily so much a villain, but, you know, like a wrestling heel, yeah? And the royal dress, which is not useful to us in the slightest. But hey, thank you very much anyway, Croco. See ya, pal. I guess he finally has earned a little bit of appreciation and respect for us on some level. Now, I'll be right back. And then we'll continue with this, of course. All right, I'm back. Yeah, that probably sounds like a bit of a good idea, because that sounds like something that can get quite involved. Take one more coin for the road, and off we go into a tunnel full of lava and, of course, thwomps. Gotta have a couple of them every once in a while. Now, if I recall correctly, we can actually get on the thwomps and use them as elevators. And let's see if we can actually properly do that. Ooh, yikes. Oh, no, okay, Blazer is just damage. I thought for some reason that Blazer was like an instant kill. But no, it dealt 2 damage to us, so that's definitely not the case. Presumably it is intended to be very strong, but we don't seem to care about that too much. Oh god, I just saw the bullet just rise straight up into the air. That's... Okay, yeah. That makes it a little bit more, I gotcha. Yeah, because Magnum is one that, the final boss uses. I won't spoil who the final boss is, but we already know who it is, because we saw that during the quiz. During the first run of the quiz, anyway. Ah. Yeah, the bullet just rises up. And... I was gonna say, is it going backwards? It's not going backwards. It looks like it a little bit, but not quite. So is there actually a reason to do this, or is this just to skip the thwomps? Okay. We're almost done with Bowser's Castle. We've got the couple of bosses here at the end, the 2 back-to-back bosses. Here we go. Here's Boomer. I think his name at least was originally Boomer. No, they did not increase the max level. Which you'd think with how easily we managed to get to the max level, maybe they would consider it, but I suppose not. Probably because like all the super bosses and stuff are still balanced around that being the cap. Now, we just open the fight as we frequently do. With not a huge amount of damage, but it works. Oh, this area feels a little bit laggy. Just a tiny bit. Not like huge or anything, but enough that I can say that. That, like, it feels like the animations are lacking a little frames. Oh, no, yeah, the triple tech thing is new to this, to the remake. I guess because they wanted to make some aspects of battle a little bit more interactive. Anyway, Shaker is an instant kill move, so that's something you really want to time block. If you were able... As you can see, this guy is absolutely abusing it. Ooh, yeah. Like I said. In fact, that might even be just an outright counterattack. Which is slightly horrifying, but... what else is new in that area, I guess, right? He's got the Lazy Shell weapon. Peach has the armor. Oh, apparently Boomer is asthmatic as well. That's an odd... I don't need your sympathy. I did not. Chandelier, yeah, I think we heard that before. So, there's Boomer committing a rather esoteric version of seppuku. I suppose. Or not, because apparently the fall isn't going to hurt him. He's just escaping. In a way that seems like it should be a little bit more, deadly, but hey. And let's get our dance on as we make our way up to the top. I know what you guys are all excited about. We're not done yet. We've got another boss after this. Come on. Don't you remember that big fucking sword, Bowser? Come on. You silly dinosaur turtle, man. Blend of all reptiles at once. At least the music is fun. There are no seatbelts. We don't need no what? Wait, no, that's a completely different reference. We get ourselves some EXP and a tiny amount of money. Ah, yeah, here we go. An Exor is under protection from the eyes. I see they changed the name from Neo Squid. Yeah, that's quite understandable, really. Is this going to continue to be as painful? That did, like, nothing. That's remarkable. Yeah, I think that is the... If I had to make one complaint about the quality of the soundtrack, is that it feels like the bass is not quite there. Also, Boo earns, we didn't press the button fast enough. The timing for that feels a little tight. Right, Mallow, you keep hanging out for now. And that's one eye down. Removing Exor's protection entirely, apparently, so... Let's go for it. Okay, I don't remember this guy using that move, and also I don't remember it being AoE sleep. I guess I could give it a shot, but my ability to, like, time this is kind of... I have not practiced at all. Yeah, so obviously that was like a million years off. Well, this is the one that it always worked on in the original, so that's why I was taking a crack at it. Yeah, it still works! Well, how about that? Funny, I'm surprised they actually left that in, but I guess that shows that it's very intentional? As if there was any surprise whatsoever, but... I'm actually impressed that I pulled that off at all, because I usually don't use Geno Whirl, period. I see they changed the name of the factory location to Weapon Whirl, so that's... I mean, that makes sense, but interesting. Maybe it's just like the sub-basement that's called the factory. Sounds pretty good. As Bowser's over here griping. I only joined so I can get my castle back. Possibly? I don't know for sure. Because I'm not an expert in the Japanese text, basically. Oh, it was a bug caused by the original? It was a bug in the original? Wow, that's neat. I am completely surprised then that they kept it in, I guess. What, you mean like he always does? Bowser, he's made of wood. Probably. Yeah, I guess there is that like people would have been very salty. I assume that people already have, shall we say, varied opinions about the retranslation, which is weird because I'm pretty sure that the OG Legend of the Seven Stars translation is a Ted Woolsey production, and we know how people are about Ted Woolsey. So, saying that, and, you know, just glossing over it, the other thing that does kind of remind me, this has been like my constant point about Mother 3, about people being likely to call heresy on if they use a different translation than Clyde Mandelin's translation. Because people are so used to that already that it feels like as close as we're ever going to get to a localized version of Mother 3. And quite frankly, I would assume that to be the case as well. I've always sort of said that Nintendo kind of missed the boat a little bit on releasing a localized version of that, because that translation is out there and people take it very, very seriously, and for good reason. But also, I think that people would be like apocalyptically angry if Nintendo came out with something different. Yeah, see, that's pretty much around the level of what I'm thinking is, surely you guys can arrange something that will allow for an official release of the Mother 3 translation, right? The fan translation? I mean, truth be told, if Nintendo wanted to, they could probably just C&D the project, because I believe that would be something that would be illegal in Japan because it's an unauthorized translation. Yes, Bowser, this is the thing that matters, is your privacy, right? And there he is, crying again. Bowser has to think this through. He thinks he's really, really cool, doesn't he? Well, Bowser, you're pretty useful anyway, so. And here we are. We got some fun stuff in the form, first of all, of me screwing up the bolt lift, because, ooh boy. See, I like the way they designed these to very much be like, hey, yeah, here's these two definite steps on it. But here we are at the start of the weapon world. I think this is going to be the end of tonight's session, because we're just about 3 hours deep. It might have. I don't remember off the top of my head. I think that it did do something sort of like what it does in this version. That was a little bit different from ye old Mario 3 bolt lifts, but yeah, it's been a while.